What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, guys? Connor Rush in the studio. How you doing, man? We got some open gym tonight, and we have games tomorrow, and we have shooting tomorrow night. That's about the only thing on the agenda for this weekend. All right. Don't forget, we have on February 5th, that Saturday, we have another huge day for our skills clinics. All right, our skills clinics include the 3 to 5 year olds to begin with in the morning, if anyone ever signs up for that one. Then we have our agility and ability combine. We might as well call it the Connor Rush combine by now. I mean, it's ridiculous. He just dominates it every single month. I would love for our two most eligible people to challenge him, and that's Andrew, who's done it one time and finished with a lower score than Connor, and then Blaze Kane, who finished like .00, like 2 behind Connor. He was like right there. So I think that it would be a huge help for like Blaze and Connor to push each other in that regard. All right, but again, tonight if you're showing up, we have about, I think I have like 11 people signed up. So hopefully they actually show up for the open gym. If we can get 5-on-5s going, I'll play too. So if we can get some 5-on-5 stuff, that might be like our first true real open gym where we're like playing. But we'll get to that point, especially like when we get to like where we have teams waiting to get on. All right, that's the best part of open gym, when we have teams waiting to get on, because then you can't lose. Then you're forced to win, because if you don't win, you're off for like a game or two. Oh, then you gotta win, basically. All right. Andrew did it twice. Blaze did it once. Oh, Andrew did it twice. So he lost twice. Oh, we gotta bring that up. We do know that at the beginning of the high school season, like, don't forget this. Like Blaze, he did the morning boot camps for until the practices started. But it's very, very rare for people to work out during the season. So first of all, they aren't like ridiculously bad. But Andrew, he didn't make the JV team. He's really, really mad about that. And I thought it would be the impetus for him to start showing up to at least our shooting day. That's what I tried to get him to do. But he didn't do it. But again, very, very, very few people do it. But Connor has been going this entire time. Most shooting days he's there. Open gyms he's there. This is during the season. And we're going to see how you guys finish up. And Connor, it's going to be a lot of pressure on you. You have to show that you're better than them. You have to. I felt this pressure, but I felt it for a different reason when I was in high school, because I went to a small high school, and I knew I would see those guys during the summer, and I would see them, and I wouldn't see them during the school year because I went to a small school. They went to big ones, but then by the next summer, I wanted to prove that it didn't matter that I went to a small school, and I would play even harder to beat them. So what you need to do is not only prove that you go into Stargate is just as good as them going to their school, you also must prove that working out is going to be working out even during the season is going to be the main reason that you're better. I know it sounds so cliche, working makes you better, but they're not going to see it that way. They're going to be like, wow, all that working, you did nothing. And you're going to feel that way too. So that's going to equal no one working out in the end. Even if you do choose to work out, that will equal them not working out. But if you absolutely destroy them when they get back, they're going to be like, whoa, I was on Connor's level in the beginning. Now I'm nowhere near. I'm going to have to catch him. All right? And for me in high school, what happened when I did come back during the summer and I beat everyone, by my senior year, I think like 3 or 4 people transferred to my school. They were like, yo, John's in 1A, we're in 5A, we're not getting seen. He's getting, I'm going to switch to that school. And then everyone during the summertime, but right before my senior year, they switched to my club team, right? They were on all these other club teams, and they were like talking crap about me going to a small school. I remember that. I remember it. I always remember it. Since 8th grade, they were like, why are you going there? Why are you going there? And then by my junior year, they were joining me with Jam. All right, and we went on, and then they all got college scholarships because people's eyes were on me, and they got to see them. So you can do it even better than I did it by making them hard workers. Now, I didn't work as hard. I was huge and stuff like that, but you being better than me, all of a sudden, I knew I was better than you the year before, that would cause me to go insane, and I would have worked so hard. So our team's future is in your hands. Good luck. All right. What was your club team, John? My club team was Colorado Jam. All right. Jam doesn't have any club teams anymore, but that was my team. So I just rocked a Jam uniform and was like, let's roll. But I think when you're me, kind of lucky. I could have put on a white T-shirt and been like, this is my team. We're called White Team. Everyone draw a number on your shirt. It doesn't matter what club team I was on. And I want you guys to realize it doesn't matter what club team you're on. So which is why I don't even put our name on the uniform. It doesn't say 50 All-Stars. It has our logo that no one can read. I mean, like, it doesn't matter. They will find you, right? The name on the uniform doesn't mean anything at all. And one of the better club teams on the West Coast was Lillard Elite. And Team Lillard. And one of our best players of all time, he played for them for 3 years and got no looks. He switched over to us mid-tournament during a Vegas thing, played with us for 3.5 games. He played for them for 3 years, left our program after becoming pretty good enough to make Team Lillard, and he went to them for 3 years, nothing, not one letter. Played with us for 3.5 games. Came at halftime the first game. 3.5 games, 5 offers. So, and the reason why is because we put him with some really bad players, and it was easy to see how great he was. But when you're with a whole bunch of good players, it's kind of harder to see and everything else. And I also played us in the #1 division, so it was like the teams were already there. So I have a pretty good formula. It's just not very, like, I guess, fun. It's fun to me. It's just not very, like, rewarding because you're just gonna get your butt kicked over and over and over again. But scouts like that stuff. I'm talking about Joey. Noah, are you going to open gym tonight? And is your brother going? Oh yeah, you guys have to come, man. And yeah, show up to open gym. Bring. I want Noah to be there. I want Connor to be there. Who else is in here? I want Austin to be there. Whoever else happens to be watching, show up to open gym. Let's pack this thing, but also invite your friends. Let's make this thing huge. If we can get up to 20 people, we can use multiple courts, man. They really don't care. All right, show up to open gym, show up to shooting, show up to everything. All right, let's move on. We got our challenge of the day. All right, what is our challenge today? We got, I don't know what grade we're on. What grade are we on? We did 8th grade was the Prio Brasovani. 9th grade was the homework. So we're doing the 10th grade challenge is tomorrow. You are supposed to continue with, so if you're a 10th grader out there, which I don't think we have any, continue with day 21 of the workout card. 10 minutes of ball handling, 100 push-ups, 200 jump shots, and 10 minutes of jump rope. If you haven't taken any days off this week, then take today off. Oh, look at that. Today's your day off. So I did cover everything in the book. Go by the book. I even included days off. All right, I'm just going. Well, come and get your butt kicked then, Noah. All right. So yes, it's a day off for the 10th grade. You're doing your workout card, but you do get 1 day a week off. You can choose whichever day a week off that you want, but if you're following the book, today is that day when you take that day off. All right. Let's begin with something random, and this something random is this guy, former Laker, current Bull. And some bull just happened to him last night, and that Grayson Allen strikes again, man. Yo, like, I'm like the first guy. If you like screen me wrong or whatever, I feel like something's wrong, I will pop you in the face. Like, absolutely. I'm not the least dirty player in the world. But there's a limit. You don't purposely injure people. And Grayson Allen has gone far beyond his, like, allowances of, like, maybe it was an accident. He's been kicking people in the balls since, like, day one, like, before he was even in the NBA. He's, like, taking people out, and he just took Alex Caruso out while he's, like, mid-air, and Alex fractured his wrist. I mean, that could literally be his, like, career for some place. He could have hit his head or something like that. And, I mean, it's not illegal. Heck, the bad boys, they made a whole career about that in the 80s, right? And I have no problem with that, except you reap what you sow. All right? And I'm not saying that, I am saying that you shouldn't do that. I'm not saying that it should be like illegal to do that. Nah, you got to be tough. But at the same time, if you do that, someone, especially if I'm on the court, is going to take care of business. All right? You're going to come off a screen, they will knock you out. They will focus on you the entire game and say, do them. Or if you ever go up for a layup or a dunk, you're done. All right? You can't be the person that injures people because you put like your own like life possibly in jeopardy. You can't be that guy. There are like, I mean, I'm not a fan of unwritten rules like when in baseball you can't do this or this and this. But no, like this is something big. Because like you're taking away like this person's like livelihood. And like if you purposely try to injure someone, you're in trouble. Now, like if you just hurt them, like and like they're not injured, that's different. But this was not that. This was egregious and something that should not be done. Someone's gonna take Grayson Allen's head off, dude. Such a dirty player. Cancel Grayson Allen. Hashtag. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's insane. And he did it to a fan favorite now. Oh, he's imagine. You know what? He's not yet done it to a superstar. I think that's where the NBA might draw the line, but they have to find him. They have to do something about him because, like, if you're already notorious, people are already looking your way. It's not gonna fly for that long. So yeah, Grayson Allen needs to stop, but you guys need to learn from this. All right, you can't be a tremendously dirty player like that, an egregiously dirty player. If you're dirty, it's because like you're setting hard screens. If you're dirty, it's like you like maybe throw an elbow at someone's like chest. That's dirty. Dirty is like having fun with it, hanging like holding someone's like hand when they come off the screen so they can't go. Like that's like fun dirty. All right, just like even if you punch someone in the face and like I don't know, and like during a fight, whatever, right? But like you can't do stuff like this, and even like. That whole Jokic thing when he hit someone from behind, you're really not supposed to hit people from behind. Now he was hit with a dirty play right before that, and the guy turned his back. If you're being dirty, you got to kind of stand up, and you got to expect it. So hopefully Grayson Allen has his head up, keeps his head on a swivel. All right, so we just can't be like that. Joey is not going, and Austin is coming with friends. Oh, gonna bring some friends. Make sure that the friends sign up. Even if you sign them up yourself. Right? Ask, like, if the friends are like, I don't know how to, if you want to come to Open Gym, your friends to say, I don't know how to use the computer, I'm stupid, I do not know how to use technology, then you say, do you have an email? Do you have a first and last name? Then you sign them up from your phone and be like, there you go. And it can be their parents' email, hopefully. And you just sign them in, and then you sign up for the Open Gym for free. So you can sign them up, but they have to sign up. If they come not signed up, I don't know. I'll make them do push-ups. Because at some point in time, we will have too many for Open Gym. There can't be more than 20. So make sure that they sign up. All right, let's begin with the quote of the day. What do we have for the quote? It's adapt. All right, we had evolve one time. This one is adapt. And adapting to circumstantial things that happen in your lifetime. All right. Like right here in the picture, it's like all this snow, right? And like you have to figure stuff out in life. It might be cold one second, too hot one second on the court. You might be doing well, you might be doing bad. They might be triple teaming you. They may be double teaming you. They may not be guarding you at all. You may be a bench player. You may be a starter. You may be kicked off the team. You might be on a team with a good coach, with a bad coach, with a stupid coach, with a smart coach. There's so many different scenarios. It's up to you to adapt. And if you have high adaptability, like your ability to adapt, you will last for a while. Adapting to new things, adapting on the fly, those are huge things in life, let alone basketball. All right? So be sure that you are able to adapt. That's the quote of the day for tomorrow, the Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, we got our elementary school workout. This is the one that we're not doing. Again, we're doing our middle school stuff. This is Saturday night at 7. Form shots, over the backboard shots, between the legs series, legend series, scissor shots, 3-point contest. One that I want to bring out in there is the between the legs series. Okay, if you're doing between the legs series, it's 5 different moves. It's between the leg, behind the back, and they are hard moves. So you should probably practice those moves. All right, and if you want to see them, you can again go to our drills page, and you can just type in between the legs, behind the back. It's right there, between the legs series. And then it brings up a video that will show you all the different ones. You got Dylan DeVinny doing it. Let's check it out. Stutter step between the leg, and then lay up on the opposite side. Brick, brick, a brick, brick. All right. Let's check the between the legs behind the back. Stutter step right there. You need to keep this foot there. You don't want to slide in, don't want it moving because you want to be as quick as possible between the leg behind the back, and then jump behind this foot. So he should be landing right there. Let's see where he goes. Decent shot. He shot a 3 with it. Brick, brick, brick. All right. And then we got between the leg behind the back. Hesitate, cross. 1, 2. Hesitate, cross for a shot. Now the one after this one is to cross and then shoot for a layup. And that makes all 4 of them. So there's 4 different things for the Between the Legs series. That's what we are not going to do this Sunday, but we will probably do it next Sunday. This Sunday, what we have is the middle school stuff. We're doing middle school until we get enough kids to do multiple courts. Right now, we're just going to stick with the middle school stuff. But if you have your book again, you can get ahead because we will cycle to the stuff immediately following the following week. We have weekend form shots, so that's up close shooting with your weekend, and it's just to it's to get better with your weekend, but it's mostly so that you can understand how to teach a shot to yourself. So you're going to be like exactly how to do it, because your right hand is just shooting shots off of like memory and what is that word? Oh my God, I forgot the word. It's like animals have it. Instinct. There you go. You're just shooting shots off of instinct because you've created this or off of habit. But when you shoot with your left hand, now you got to reteach yourself the shot. When you reteach yourself the shot, you're going to be understanding it from a new point of view. It'll actually increase your chances to shoot a better shot with your strong hand. So that's why we shoot the form shots with our left hand to reteach us shots. So if you're right hand and left hand, you shoot with the right hand. So we can form shots. You start in close and you can gently move back as you get used to it. Pro hop. All right, this is driving to an athletic and evasive jump stop. Then we have pick and roll, pass the pop, coming off the screen, and then with this pick and roll, instead of pick and roll, there is help side there, so you're gonna pick and pop to the corner. Just that footwork. We want to get a lot of reps up. Even the pass is hard, coming off the screen, backpedaling, catching with 2 hands, and then throwing a hook pass. You got to get good at that. So hopefully we have at least 3 kids there to shoot, so we can get a lot of shots up. Because we've had our pick and roll workshops, don't think I need to go over that stuff too often. We're gonna get to the point where during the shooting things, we're legitimately shooting for like 55 of the 60 minutes. Right now, we're shooting for like 35 of the minutes because I'm talking the whole time trying to teach you guys what to do. Because I can't just be like, here we go, pick and roll, pass the pop, go. If I said that, you guys would be like, okay, now what? Right? So I have to show you guys each time. As we get further and further along, and as you guys get smarter and smarter, we're going to get to the point where we don't need to do that. All right, and then we have our step back jump shots. Heck, we can even do this with the actual with the shooting machine. All right, it's just jab, hit, step back to shoot. Or if you go to the strong hand side, it's jab, hit with 2 feet, jump back, twist to shot as well. And then we have our pump fake to dribble bank shots. All right, that's dribbling the ball up. That's pump faking from the lane line and taking 2 dribbles to the right and then pulling up for a bank shot. Bank shots are hard. You don't want to shoot them flat. Make sure that you shoot with the arc so that the ball lands going down, bank shot, and swish. I can make a left-handed 3 occasionally. Or if you shoot up a million of them, maybe. And then we have our 3-point contest. Make sure that you bring your coins. No one has ever challenged anyone for a 3-point contest ever in the history of our program. Let's see if this is gonna be the Sunday. Is anyone ballsy enough to challenge someone, namely Connor, for the 3-point contest? Our 3-point contest winners so far. All right, and we will have our 3-point contest in March. All right, with the top people in the 3-point contest from the year. All right, right now we have Aiden with 1 point, Andrew with 1 point. You get 1 point for coming in 3rd place, 2 points for coming in 2nd place, 3 points for coming in 1st place. Blaze has 2 points, Gavin has 2 points, Austin has 2 points, Karen has 3 points. Then we have Noah Masseth with 6 points. Rohit had 3 points, sorry. Noah Masseth with 6 points, Lucas with 7 points at 2nd place, and then Connor with 26 points. Now, you can easily say, well, Connor just comes a lot. That's what you're not doing then. You just lost to him in attendance. You don't even want to come and shoot the shots to get better. But when you are there, he beat you. So is it a coincidence? Nah, man. Like, he's doing what he needs to do to make the NBA. Like, and you ain't. That's it. So keep showing up, and I don't care if you get the points by default. It counts because you shot a whole bunch of shots up. So these are the winners so far. We'll take the top 3, maybe top 4, and you guys will be in the 3-point contest in March to find out who the best shooter in our program is. And if you dare, I'm talking to like Andrew, maybe someone, whoever thinks that they're good, who isn't on this list, like Jake. If you are thinking, oh no, I'm a better shooter than those top 3 were, shut up. You're not. You didn't even throw up enough shots to be there. Well, I shot at home. No, shut up. I'm teaching you guys different ways to shoot, and you weren't taught. And I see you in the games. You can't do this stuff, so you're just missing out. All right? So this absolutely counts for something, and no one's going to lowball these people. This is amazing if you're in the top 3 of this list. Period. So great job, Connor, Lucas, and Noah Masseth. You guys are the top 3 so far, and Connor, you're way in the lead. Great job. We have 2 more months to finish this out. Let's see who finishes on the top, and let's see if anyone has the balls to bring a coin. Okay. All right. And with that said, Jake's having a hard time coming to these because Andrew doesn't want to come. So for this carpool thing, that's his only snag. He says. I told him, write everybody, write like even the parents if you want to, but at least write the players and be like, hey, guys, Andrew can't take me. Is anyone able to like maybe take me a couple of days a week until Andrew's out of like off of his school team? And I think that's some reverse psychology because then Andrew would be put on the spot as like someone not showing up, and he labels himself a shooter. So you would be putting pressure on your teammate in a very soft way. And I think it wouldn't offend him, but maybe even someone else might pick you up, but maybe even Andrew might change his mind. Bet some coins, people. I'll be there tomorrow. Bring them coins. I heard Noah Masseth has 13 coins. He might want to bet one. I don't know. And that'd be so dope. If he beats you, man, that'd be so cool. Think about the positive angle of this thing. All right, last one that we're not going to do is our high school one. And we're doing the film shot breakdown, swoop layup, rocker step, floaters, pump fake to dribble J. And then again, you high school guys should be doing this like tonight, maybe the day after on Monday, all right? Because you can practice your stuff in the book and you can like prepare for it by going through it for like at least 5 minutes. It's not a bad habit to make, and if you do that stuff, film it. Put it online. Even the film shot breakdown. If you want to break down your own shot, that'd be amazing. I've never seen anyone do that before. So keep pushing yourselves, you guys. All right, let's go to the trivia question for the day. We got 9 to 5 to 1 to 1. There's still a chance for Connor to catch up. I have no idea how many I have. They are scattered around my house and my bag. You're just like creating like a treasure hunt. That's hilarious. Oh my God. The quote of the day in this little calendar thing that I have that has all the trivia is practice. This is literally the whole quote. Practice. I mean, listen, we're talking about practice, not a game, not a game, not a game. We're talking about practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play. And it says his whole speech as just the quote. That's so random. That's so random. It gives the whole speech. Yeah. But yes, that is not the trivia question for the day. The trivia question for the day is this. Good luck. Who was the first and only Mexican-born player selected in the NBA draft to date? I think it's that guy. Let me see. I was right. But I got choices on my end. Who was the first and only Mexican-born player selected in the NBA draft to date? That's the question. Good luck. First person to answer it wins. And I am moving on to the homework just to check it out. Let's see who's doing the homework, who's not doing the homework. Bed shots with Noah Masseth. Great job, man. The bed shots really do help your overall shot. They help with your extension. I know it's a weird angle to shoot from, but like in terms of like the ball rolling off your hand correctly and shooting it straight, bed shots are a huge thing. And I always ask people, I'm like, hey, did you shoot bed shots? And what is this? Baylor Bentley posting wrong things. But yes, if you're a great player, I asked them, did you grow up shooting bed shots? They're like, yes. And if you're a great basketball player who isn't a shooter, like even like a college player or whatever, I'm like, did you shoot bed shots? And they're like, nope. So if you're shooting bed shots, chances are you're going to become a great shooter. Eduardo Najera is the person that played. And Eduardo Najera is, after starring at the University of Oklahoma from 1996 to 2000, the forward was drafted in the second round of the 2000 draft by the Rockets. Born in the Mexican state of Chihuahua, Naraha played in the league until 2012 and is now a scout for the Mavericks. There it goes. And you missed it, Noah Masseth. Always late, my man. But yes, adding 1 point to Connor's score. Now he has 6. It is 9-6. Didn't say it the other way around because I'm trying to keep my show, man. The censors can't take me off. All right. So great job with the homework. And for anyone posting, if you're not posting, I don't know about you. Derek Valdez with the post. Connor Rush still posting his 5-minute rush. Great job. You might be perfect for the first month, man. Good luck with that. Story of the day is as follows. The jump from high school basketball to college basketball is extreme. The intensity one would bring to the final minutes of a high school championship game is brought to every second of a college practice and is only further intensified in college games. You must try to replicate that intensity while in high school if you hope to reach college. All right, so this reminds me of my first mile run in college. I had only run the mile like one time in high school because I went to a small school, and we ran around the gym. People were cutting corners, right? And that was my only time running a mile in high school. My only time before that, because I skipped it in 8th grade, because I moved here in 8th grade, and they ran it outside during the winter. And some people were like cutting across the pond of ice, and I was like, yo, I'm not running a mile outside in the snow. And I just like shot shots on the inside of the gym. My only time before that was a year before that. So like 7th grade, I ran a mile, and I got 7:18. I walked a fourth of it. In college, they said that you had to run the mile in under 5:30, I think it was, or else you weren't on the team. And I was like, yo, dude, I don't know if I can run a mile in 5:30. Coach was like, yeah, you can. And I get out there, I was like, I don't know. And I was thinking like sprint, jog, sprint, something like that. Man, everyone took off sprinting so fast, I had to keep up to them. And by the end, I sprinted the whole thing. I got 5:22. I didn't realize I could run that fast. But I was basically always capable of doing that. For you guys, as players, all right, you must realize that the speed at which you're going is not very fast. And you, weak, little, short, fat, skinny, you out there can actually do so much more. You think you can't. But if I held a gun to your head, you could. If I made a dog chase you, you could. If I put like the best basketball player your age on earth as a next door neighbor, you could. So since you can, you might as well do. Okay? So when I got into college, before I got into college, I used to tell people, yo, we got to go as hard as we can. Like the game's on the line, like we play at the end of the game, we need to play that the entire game. And they told me that I was a fool. They said, nah, we gotta keep our energy. And I thought that they were right. But then my first college practice, Robbie Ballard guarded me on the wing so tight. And I was like, whoa, dude, you're really excited for the first day of practice. And I passed the ball. And then it stayed that intense the entire practice. Then the next practice, it was like that. Then the next practice. Then the next practice. Over and over and over again. All right? Your best mile time is 5:47 in 7th grade. Derek Valdez. Wait, is this Derek Valdez Jr. or Senior? 5:47. No, okay. No. I walked a fourth of it. I was definitely walking. But you learn how intense to be by being intense. So if you think you can't get up 500 shots without dying, yo, you can. Like literally, like Connor's thinking, I'm gonna go 3 days a week because he's thinking if I go 5 days a week in the mornings, I'm gonna die. No, you won't. I know parents that wake up at 4:00 in the morning, take their kid to like daycare, take the subway into work all day, don't get back home till 10 at night, and still take care of business and do the same thing every single day for their entire life. And they're like still with it. You train yourself to do whatever you want. So play like you're playing in a championship game for every practice, for every game right now. So that when you get into college, you have a chance. If you happen to make college, now it's not going to shock you because you've already been working at that club. So you guys, I'll see anyone who's showing up to the open gym tonight. And then I'll see anyone who's showing up to shooting tomorrow. And then we have games tomorrow on Elm Street at the Christ the King Church. All right, at 12:30 and 1:30. I will see you guys there. It's totally hype. So if you signed up, you signed up. I'll see you then. All right. No, it's just about sleep when season ends, 5 days. I'm just telling you, you can do it. Like literally, Napoleon trained himself to sleep 4 hours a night. I'm not saying it'd be like the best for your growing. I'm just saying if you wanted to, you could. And worse players have done more to get better. That's all I'm saying. But yes, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. And let's knock it out. I'll see you guys later. Cue my music. Peace. Take the most amazingly talented team of 12 players in the country right now. If they replace the worst player on their roster with you, and you would be inspired to work harder than you are now because of the opportunity, then the fact you aren't working that hard now is one of the reasons you can't make that team in the first place. Dirk Nowitzki has a workout routine that's impossible to emulate. The fun part is that many incoming rookies attempt to join him when they first join the team. But after a month or two, Dirk is alone once again. You can only pretend to be great for so long.